Hey there. So today I wanted to talk to you quickly about things that you can do to help yourself when perhaps you're feeling not at your best. Perhaps there's a time where you're feeling quite poorly, but you still know you need to be out there and visible. You're really busy with orders and you just haven't got the time to be creating new things for social media. And perhaps you're just feeling overwhelmed with the situation that we're in at the moment, and you want to be able to take a step back, but you know that you still need to be in front of your customers for them to remember who you are so that they're buying your lovely products. So I've put 3 quick tips together that's hopefully going to be able to help you. Okay, so 3 things that you can do to stay in the eyes of your customers, even when you're feeling that you don't want to be visible. Okay, we all feel it. I've had a period of going through exactly the same thing. And so what I'm sharing with you is things that I've done myself to help me stay visible and stay in the eyes and minds of the customers so that I'm still earning money even when I'm not being as visible as I perhaps normally would. So the first thing I would say to you is schedule your content as much as possible. Now, there are ways you can do that. Obviously, you can use Facebook's page scheduler. That's easy to use in Business Suite. You can schedule out a whole plethora of things that will go onto your page, and it will even link it to your Instagram if you want it to, okay? You can schedule things into your own group. I schedule into this group. Okay, I don't get up at 6 o'clock every morning and think, okay, what am I going to post today? And let's put it in there. So I actually schedule everything into this group. I actually schedule onto my page. There are also scheduling tools out there which will schedule to your personal profile. I tend not to do that. I tend to be more spontaneous on my personal profile, but if I need to, I know that I can dip into it and I can schedule posts onto my personal profile as well. Okay, so schedule your posts as much as possible. Then number 2 is to make sure you're using previous content. So if you're quite poorly, but you're feeling overwhelmed and you're not feeling the love of being on social media, use content that you've put out there previously. There are going to be people who've never seen that content before, and even if people have seen that content before, it's going to be at a different time. It's going to land with them differently. They'll be in a different mindset, so they might see something in that content that they've not seen before. And so they'll be able to still get value from that content, even though it's repeated. And as we all know, people need to see the content several times before they actually start to take it in and they maybe take action. So don't be afraid to actually use the things that you've written before. And then my 3rd tip is plan your content as much as possible. Now, by what that I mean is, like, know what you're going to be talking about, know what your product is you want to be talking about that week, and if you can, write the posts in advance. Okay, make sure you're using a variety of posts so that it keeps the intrigue going. But if you perhaps there's a time coming up where you're going to be extremely busy, if you plan in that content, it makes your life so much easier to dip in, grab that content and then get it out there. Okay, so it could be that you've got an event coming up, but actually you're really busy around the event, you've got other work you need to be doing, but you want to still be promoting your event. If you plan the content in advance and you've got your launch mapped out for your event, that's going to make your life so much easier. And it's the same if you perhaps you've got a hospital appointment, or you're going on holiday, because we can go on holiday now. You still want to be out there and promoting what you're doing, and you don't want to become completely invisible, because once you're back out of holiday mode again, it's going to be more of an uphill kind of effort to get the momentum going again with your visibility. So if you plan it in advance and you've got that content, even if you don't use a scheduler, you decide you don't want to do that, you can literally just pick the content up and pop it into the relevant social media platform. Obviously, my favorite one is Facebook, so you could just literally go into your page, drop it in there, and you know your content's done. So a lot of people have reached out to me and say that they don't know what type of content to write. They struggle with it. It's always the same kind of posts that are being put out there. And so I've got a Get It Written workshop. And this helps you literally go through planning the different types of posts to be putting out there. It gives you some ideas of how you can structure the posts, and also maps out 21 days of content for you, so that it's making your life a lot easier. So that's actually hosted on MemberVault, so that you can literally go back in there time and time again, and it will literally go in there and you can use the content for 21 days, and you can literally start again if you need, and keep recycling it over and over again, making sure that you're on the platform of your choice all the time, and you're putting the stuff out there that you want to be putting out there. You know that you have got everything covered. Plus, if you're having a couple of days where you don't feel like you can be out there and promoting yourself, you've got it already done for you. So the Get It Written workshop is perfect if you want to have a planned bank of content that you can dip into and get ready and post out there whenever you need to. Okay, so I'll put the link to the MemberVault into the comments so that you can see where that is. You can go into it, you can have a little look, and if it's for you, obviously perfect, you'll be able to buy it and you can get cracking straight away. The good thing is it's there all the time, so that content is there for you all the time, and it's really easy for you to dip into. You'll also have the support here in the group if you need to be coming back to me. Right then, I'm going to get going. I will speak to you all again soon. Let me know in the comments if you need any help, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.